Hi and welcome to Hygge Homeschool. My name is Maya and I'm the mom of two girls, a toddler and a third grader. And today I will be talking about one of my favorite books. See if you can see it. The Brave Learner. I read that just as I started out on my homeschool journey. I call myself an accidental homeschooler. In Denmark, there isn't any preschools. There's only daycares. Um, so I never really signed my daughter up for preschool. I didn't find it necessary. And then when we we got around, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I traveled to my mom in Denmark with my daughter alone and spent some weeks, and then my husband met up with us, and I thought it was awesome that I could just travel, and that kind of got me hooked on wanting to homeschool, because then I felt like, oh, we can travel so much. So that was how it started. And one of the first books I ever read about homeschooling when I started to think about was this one, and it felt like a warm hug, because I was like, I was thinking, can I do this? Do I know enough? How am I going to teach her to read and write and math and everything she needs to know? And it's written by Julie Bogart, who is who is a very experienced homeschooler. I think all the kids are graduated now and way off. And she shares all her knowledge and all the things that she wished she had known, about setting up crafts tables, about bringing wonder and just enjoyment into your homeschool. And I really love that. I reread it recently to give you guys a little perspective on it again, and it was still like a hug. Like, thank you, Julie, for this book. It says Finding Everyday Magic in Homeschool, Learning and Life, and I will say it really helped me find the magic. It was so interesting reading it again, because Julie comes with all these lists of, so here's all the crafts material, here's all the books you can get, here's all the ways you can teach this and do that. And I love, as a new homeschooler, it was just amazing to just have it listed up. It was not some abstract concept about just create art in your home. It was like really, listed out how to make it magic and have the kid wonder, and what you can just throw at them to, if everything, if you're stuck and the kid doesn't want to homeschool, and you just sit there and maybe just dress up or have poetry tea time. And I so enjoyed reading it. And the fun thing about reading it again is I've implemented so many things, but now I also know what I won't do. Like, I've developed now into one type of homeschooler that is not the one in the book exactly. That I can feel like I'm more strict. I don't know. We have school time every day where we sit down with our workbooks. That's how we like it. Maybe we'll change. Maybe it's a season we're in now. We have a toddler, so it's getting harder and harder. I also laughed and laughed because Julie in the book suggests to have this craft table that is open and full of glue and popsicle sticks and markers, and just open your home and embrace the mess. And I tried that several times, and I just can't. We clean up the table. I mean, we have glue, we have popsicle sticks, we have little balls to glue on paper, we have all the things, but we clean up after every art project. And there's just days where I'm not in the mood for it, not ready for the whole house to be full of whatever, paper airplanes or paintings or whatever we're doing that day. And then there are other days where we dive in, we make fun craft projects, and there are also days where I set it all out for my daughters, especially the third grader. The toddler needs to be more hands-on, but say, yeah, go. If it's what do you want to do? Is it painting, clay, glue, coloring books, do your own artwork. Here is watercolor paper and watercolors, go for it, or we sit together and do stuff. But I'm definitely not the type who have everything out and just embrace chaos. I need to have a clean table every day. I will also say it's our dining room table that we homeschool at, so we need to be able to eat dinner every night, and we have eaten on top of art projects many a lunch. And in the end, my daughter said, "I cannot eat in this glitter." We'd had some glitter experiments. So it's fun to see that since I read the book the first time till now, I've implemented so many of her suggestions. But there's also things where we differ, and I love that about the homeschool community, that we can all learn from each other and pull from different thoughts and different ideas and use whatever you want. You can try it out. That's the beauty of homeschool. You can try it out in your family, and don't be scared to say, you know what, that didn't work for us. So that's how I recommend reading the book, as like a long list of amazing ideas, and you can try them on, and some of them you might be smarter than me. You might know from the start, I'm not the kind of person who can embrace chaos that way in my homeschool life. Or, maybe you're like, oh, that's just what I needed to hear. Let's open up a craft station in our house and let the kids have a go at it. So yeah, I just want, especially to new homeschoolers, you know what, to every homeschooler, I can really recommend this book. So a little book recommendation here. Yes. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.